Square Enix is really out here pushing their way into a market that is absolutely ruled by piracy, demanding that people pay multiple times per chapter for censored content that they don't even get to keep. What? Like 90% of the manga that I consume is digitally, so I've tried out a lot of different apps and services. I've tried Apple Books, Kindle, Bookwalker, Jump, Manga Plus, Azuki, just to name a few of them. So far, I haven't come across a single licensed manga that wasn't available for purchase somewhere on the internet digitally. Plus, these services are constantly fighting against piracy and fan translations, so it's a very competitive market of consumers who are primed against spending money. End of July, Square Enix joins the Western ebook market with their worldwide release of MangaUP, boasting titles like Fullmetal Alchemist, Soul Eater, and My Dress-Up Darling. Unlike something like Shueisha's Manga Plus, which is 100% free, or Jump, which has a monthly subscription, Square brought their microtransaction mentality to manga to create the most confusing and wallet-draining system that they possibly could. So looking at the app, well, first of all, when you search for it, a piracy app with the exact same name shows up first. So once you do find it and download it, it just kind of looks like your dime a dozen manga app. Let's give Dress Up Darling a read, shall we? Take note of that mature content warning too. We scroll all the way down and see 3 chapters for free, but oh no, wait, it's actually only 1 chapter for free, and for some reason they just split every single chapter into 2 or 3 parts? Okay, fine, whatever, I guess. Once I read my free chapters, I have to use items to read. And what the fuck are items? It took me a while to figure it out. So after staring at this long enough, I figured out that UP are daily points, coins are paid points, and I still don't know what the fuck experience is, but whatever, let's go find that famous bikini scene. I mean, maybe we'll find it. I don't know, there's no synopsis or info for each chapter, so good luck finding what you're looking for or figuring out where you were where you left off, right? Okay, let's say we finally found the chapter we're looking for, right? We turn the page and we're greeted with... Maybe it's just because we used that free currency. Let's buy some coins and we'll try buying that highly talked about Tanned Marin chapter. We'll do that, okay? Cha-ching! They took my money and it is... still censored. Still censored. Still has giant black bars that go into the text box across a fucking bikini. She's not nude for anyone who didn't know. I'll put a little side-by-side thanks to Apple Books because it's not censored on Apple Books. Hey, you know what, Square Enix? Fuck you. I'm gonna go complain on Twitter because you took my money for a deceptive product, right? That's what Twitter is for. Just kidding. I can't show all my friends how shitty the product I paid for is because apparently they'll ban me for screenshotting it. For reference, no other ebook service that I've tried blocks me from screenshotting like that. I know Netflix and Crunchyroll block screenshots of videos, but they don't threaten to just ban you for clicking the button and blocking you from a paid product. Hilariously enough, despite the fact that they censor every little bikini panel, which arguably makes her look more naked than she was to begin with, they didn't censor the premium product. They let Marin have those dogs on full display. Maybe it's the uncensored feet that got us the mature tag. I think that's what it is. 18 plus because feet. You know what? I'm just gonna back out and take a look at the rest of their catalog because I have some coins left, right? Hold the fuck up. Does that say days remaining? I paid multiple times per chapter to rent black boxes over a bikini. Rent! Maybe FMA can save this somehow. I don't know how, but maybe FMA can save this. Okay, so looking at this, we can read 1 chapter of FMA for free, and then chapters 2 through 5 I can use my daily points for, but chapters 6 through 108 are marked as advanced. Great. Another thing to figure out. Love it. After poking around, stuff that's marked with advanced can only be read with experience or coins. There's no free way so far to get experience. It makes no fucking sense why it's a third currency and not just bonus coins that you get or whatever. But anyway, you can use 60 paid coins to unlock each advanced chapter for 3 days. And because you can't bulk buy it, it will take you 310 individual paid transactions to rent every chapter of Fullmetal Alchemist. This cheap REM knockoff demands your money every 13 pages. She pops up every 13 pages to interrupt, and that includes chapter splashes, so sometimes you're paying 60 coins to get, 11 or 12 pages of content. And let's hope you don't need to reference any events in old chapters during something complex like FMA because you only rented those 11 pages, so they're gone 3 days later, right? And if you do remember what chapter you got to go back to, was it part 1 or was it part 3? Well, you know what? Only way to find out is to buy all 3 parts again. But you still only get it for another 3 days. What the fuck were they thinking with this? Do they think piracy just doesn't exist? Soul Eater is another big name on their app that's locked behind that advanced tag. There's 110 premium chapters, all split into 3 parts each. For rent, by the way, for rent. That part still seems like fake in my brain. I'm so caught up in the payment system and the weird chapter cutting that I haven't mentally processed the pure absurdity of a 3-day digital manga rental. Libraries are free. There's no toggle to remove the censors or like a subscription option to get unlimited chapters or longer rentals. For a little background on the standard, let's pretend we want to buy Horimiya since it's not an exclusive and it's on multiple apps. Bookwalker has Volume 2 for $6.35. You get unlimited access, all their content is uncensored, and screenshots work, so if you want to show your friend that Doki Doki moment, you can. Apple Books and Kindle both have Volume 2 for $6.99, and they both also have unlimited access that's uncensored and you can screenshot till your heart is content. MangaUP is going to run you 666 coins, or $5.50, for a 3-day rental that is censored and you cannot screenshot. And again, libraries are free. The Shonen Jump app is worth mentioning as well. They have a subscription mode where you can pay $1.99 to get access to their massive library of titles. There is a daily reading cap of 100 chapters, but that's a lot. I've only ever hit that once when I was on a long-distance flight binge reading The Promised Neverland, so you'll be fine. For $1.99, you get to read all of Chainsaw Man, all of One Piece, all of Demon Slayer as many times as you want. There's also Shueisha's app, Manga Plus, which at the time of this video is totally free with unlimited access. That's not how they started, and it seems like they might change that eventually, but for the sake of this video, for now, they charge you $0. You can go right now and read as much of Hokkaido Gals or Roboco as you want. So there's all of this legal licensed competition and the whole world of scanlations out there, and yet MangaUP is censoring bikinis in a microtransaction-filled rental app. Fuck you, Square Enix. I hope your app completely flops, and I hope this video stops people from getting tricked into downloading it, or even worse, paying for absolutely butchered manga. Them hiding the fact that manga is censored behind an extremely vague sentence that's just like stuffed into their FAQs and only offering rentals is disrespectful to consumers, yes, but that's nothing new, especially with Square. But to haphazardly slap those massive black bars over every little bikini panel, and even worse, to interrupt that intentional flow and timing of an author's writing to demand more money is so deeply disrespectful to the original work, and I would argue that it completely ruins the manga beyond any saving.
Okay, hi, it's later Yazzie. I was gonna try to get banned from the app. I had a transition here where I was gonna sit and I was gonna take as many screenshots as I had to get banned off their shitty app. Oh, hi Bobby. But I'm about 200 screenshots deep and they still haven't banned me. So there's a chance that that was a bluff and they're just trying to be fucking annoying. Anyway, I don't have a smooth transition to my little nitpick at the end, so they didn't ban me, that's all you gotta know.
Okay, well, I still have a little bit of light left. I want to drop a little nitpick. Despite them shoving their mega vague, some content might be altered in the bottom of their FAQs or whatever, they still put these giant content warnings, and they are so useless and over the top. They mean nothing. For example, they managed to make Soul Eater sound more adult and more violent than Goblin Slayer. I'm not joking. Their warning tags for Goblin Slayer are murder and rape. Okay, those are both valid warnings. Yes, I mean, murder is a little bit specific for a warning, but those should be there. I agree. Yes. Soul Eater's warnings are murder, self-mutilation, child abuse, mature content, religious themes, and discrimination. How did they manage to make Soul Eater sound scarier and more violent and more dark and more worser, more terribler than Goblin Slayer? And the school slice of life romance Chubby Chubby Boyfriend has a big red warning, the same red warning that Goblin Slayer has for rape, the same red warning that Soul Eater has for child abuse and mutilation. They gave unfortunate events. The slice of life romance manga has a warning for unfortunate events. What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? What's next? Shonen series have warning, orphan child. Like, I truly and unironically hope that this app fucking sinks. I hope it does. That's it. That's the end. Okay, that's the end. Bye.